Jamaal Charles v. Marshawn Lynch v. Adrian Peterson. Who gets who has the best season?
Are we talking in yards? What's the
Best
measuring
season.
stick?
Best season. You know what that means.
I know what that means. Marshawn
Lynch. I love the noise coming out about it. He's fully
I think
in.
I like last time we saw him that season. He was not healthy and he was kind of disappointing. I'm going to say that the year off and the year away from being beaten up helps him. Adrian Peterson obviously slowing down in his career. He could have a Marshawn Lynch last season in Seattle type year. And then Jamaal Charles, I'm just not sure he's going to be healthy enough to really
motivated to Marshawn Lynch and on a team that would appear to be Super Bowl ready. Claybon.
If I look at motivation, I'm thinking AP and Jamaal Charles probably have the advantage. Excuse me, AD. But when I think about the commitment to the player, Marshawn has the most commitment, and the offense seems to be suited to him the best in terms of what they have up front. I think about Sean Payton and Adrian Peterson, and it's like you didn't really give Mark Ingram the opportunities that he was supposed to get. Right. So like now you have two running backs that you aren't going to give the ball to, and Jamaal Charles gets this money, which is up to $3.75 million. Like that's the most he can get. They're not really making a commitment.
But I think what the commitment they're making is because they have other players in the backfield for the Broncos. C.J. Anderson's going to carry the load. If you're lucky, Jamaal Charles, you've got him on your roster now, but if you're lucky in week 10, C.J. Anderson hasn't always been the healthiest running back as well, but in week 10 onwards, let's say the Broncos are cruising and things are going nicely, you start bringing him into the offense more at the back end of the season. You can give C.J. Anderson a bit of a rest for hopefully a postseason run, and that's where you're going to get the most out of Jamaal Charles. I wouldn't expect to see much of him prior to week 6.
I do think as the fits are interesting in all three locations potentially. I think Jamaal Charles in Denver does give them a little more pop on an offense that needs it in what we were talking about earlier in the week with Matt Money Smith and Cynthia Freeland. Here come the Chargers. The Chargers are for real, and the Raiders are obviously good, and so are the Chiefs. I think the Broncos are the fourth-place team in that division, but maybe this changes things a little bit, and who knows?
I'm not sure Jamaal Charles is going to change that, but I don't necessarily buy that. I think that division's going to be fascinating.
We're going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you, Handsome, though. Bottom line, I'll go Marshawn Lynch just because of need. I mean, who is going to supplant Marshawn Lynch in opportunity?
Exactly.
Mark Ingram, they're drafting some guys down in New Orleans. It seems pretty clear Lynch is going to get first dibs at those touches in the backfield starting in week 1.